In a world full of criminals, this man makes them pay with 2 bullets to the chest. It's time for Judge P.
Oh, he's coming. All right. Positions?
Okay.
Kurtis, how you doing? What's up, man? You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Sick. All right. They're just about to start.
Well, I guess you didn't get the code on the dress code.
We're working on the jacket.
Okay.
Take a seat. Come on.
See a seat, man. All rise. The court's now in session. Introducing the Honorable Pistol Whip Pete Pumpernickel. Alright, you may be seated. Alright. So this is case F3E1. The people versus Jeffrey. Kurtis Leon Jeffries.
Alright. Looks like somebody didn't get the dress code.
In
my court?
We're okay. So he lent his jacket to a friend. We're working on it.
Cameras are here, man. The cameras are here. Hey, okay. Let's just keep going. So, hey everybody, welcome to Petey's court. See, he gets it. So, everyone's guilty here until proven otherwise. It's up to me. So, beginning here, this is the count against Kurtis Leon Jeffries of weapons trafficking, felony identity theft and fraud, and premeditated first-degree murder. That's rough. How do you plead?
No.
How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay. Well then, prosecution, you may take the stand.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Good evening. Picture in your mind a young man. He's in high school. He's a rising artist and a musician. He has written pieces for famous rappers like Double Deuce and for great musical bands like Ronnie and the Bandettes, and even written, produced, and animated a small short for Warner Brothers.
True.
He had good grades in school, A's and B's mostly, good friends, lots of good friends, great friends. I would argue maybe the best friends.
Probably.
The world was his oyster, but if this story had a happy ending, we wouldn't be here today, now would we? That young man had the world in his hands, but instead of cherishing it and making it a better place, he decided he would actively crush it. So tonight, I will walk us all down a road of fraud, a road of weapons laundering, and a road of murder that this man unleashed upon the world. And at the end of tonight, I will have one question for all of you and the Honorable Judge Petey. Dope or dog food? Thank you.
That was very powerful. You have any words, defense?
What is fraud? What is weapons trafficking? What is a murder? The answer to these questions, I'm not sure. Maybe the prosecution thinks that they're sure. I am sure of one thing. My client is an innocent man. All of those things that you said at the beginning of your statement were true. He does have the best of friends. He did do amazing music and animation. But these charges are total donkey doo-doo. And the prosecution, grade A asshole. That's all I got.
I'll allow it. Okay. Well, would you like to call a witness up?
Yes, I believe that I'm ready to call my first witness.
Okay. Steve, come on up here, my good buddy. Hey, smile for the camera. I like the way you do. We're gonna make a lot of money off of this.
Alright, man. You swear to tell the truth and nothing but it?
Yeet! Woof woof!
True. True.
Steve, my man. Yeah, how you feeling? You look
Look
good.
big.
You
You
look
look
big.
yo.
Oh my God, you look so big.
You look good.
He does look good. You look great. Amazing.
Don't tell no lies.
No lies.
No lies. Steve, how long have you known my client?
About 10, 12 years now.
10 to 12 years. That's a lifetime. That's 2 lifetimes for some kids. Would you say that you would have a good understanding of his character by now after 10 to 12 years?
Yeah, man.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
And how would you describe that character?
He's the best.
The best. I did not tell him to say that. I just like this on record. I did not tell him to say that.
It's recorded on 5 of them, 5 cameras.
The best. My client, the best. I think that's all I have. Thank you.
You're my boy.
Man, that's,
You're my boy.
that's very powerful. Would you like to
But we
say
don't know each
anything?
other.
May I? Yeah.
Come up, ask as many questions as you like.
Hey, Steve.
What's up?
10 to 12 years, huh?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
That's a long time to be friends with the defendant.
Great guy.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
Makes it feel like nothing.
Yeah, like friends through high school. All
Yeah.
that stuff. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you had a couple nicknames in high school, didn't you?
Maybe 1 or 2.
One or two. Does
Yeah.
steroids, Steve, ring any bells?
I don't know.
You don't know. You're
I don't know.
twitching. You're turning red.
I don't know.
Let me read you something that I find neat. So
I don't know if it's neat.
I think you'll find it neat.
Neat.
So got a hold of a doctor, Dr. Buzz Jones, and
Who dat?
we looked at world-renowned doctor, and we looked at the science of steroid use. Now, let me read. Science shows that a heavy steroid use at a young age can lead to the degradation of the neurological connections in the hypothalamus. Now, for those at home that might not know what the hypothalamus is, I shall tell you.
Okay.
It's the emotional control center of the brain, Steve. Now, if there's damage to this leads to increases in aggressive, erratic,
What?
and unpredictable behaviors.
That sounds
Now,
like a bunch of
we-
malarkey.
Your Honor,
we look at-
he's antagonizing my witness.
We look,
Objection.
Continue. Go ahead.
we look at this man's past of erratic
What
behavior.
fast?
Oh.
Your Gumby, my kind sir.
What?
The Gumby incident
No!
and the hot dog incident.
That's a long time ago.
I argue that this man is mentally unbalanced to take the stand.
No!
Mentally unbalanced. Hey! Order in the court! Order in the court! Take him back to his seat, please. Take him back to his seat. That was out of control. Not on my television show have I ever seen such violence.
Lies.
Your Honor, but we're still good though, right? Like you remember his testimony from before, like the good stuff.
I don't know. I kind of have to agree with this guy over here. That man is crazy, and I think we just have to throw out his testimony. We can't mess with crazy people like that. So.
Freaking big, giant, muscly hog.
Oh man. That was kind of rude. Folks at home, he didn't mean that. We're a family show. So, is there anybody else that you would like to call as witness?
I'd like to call witness, Your Honor.
Yeah, sure.
I would like to call to the stand Steve.
Steve. We already called Steve. He's a maniac. We're not doing that again.
Oh, no. I call to the stand
What is this?
racist Steve.
Oh.
That ain't me.
Racist Steve.
That's not Steve. Go ahead, get him. Get him. Oh. Calm him down there. Calm him down. Get him over here. Do it kindly. Swear him in. Be careful, but swear him in. It's part of the court. We do it for everybody. We can't.
Hey, you swear to tell the truth and nothing but it?
Okay. Okay. Yikes.
Racist Steve. Racist Steve.
Don't get too close.
Thank you. So, you and Kurtis go way back, right? At least a few years. According to my records, back to 2015, I think called Fancy Feast. Now, at Fancy Feast 2015, did you and Kurtis have lots of things to talk about? You know, lots of, just things in common, good conversation? Did you?
Ooh. Okay.
That is all, Your Honor.
Okay.
We're good. I got it. Racist Steve. What did you guys talk about anyways? Probably nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
Shoot.
Okay.
All right. No more questions.
Man, get this man out of here. He's saying some
You're
rude
nothing but
stuff.
trouble.
I don't think we could put that on a video that's going to be public. We're going to have to private that. Jeez. Okay.
Your Honor,
Yeah, what's up?
I have one more thing.
Okay.
I have a surprise witness! Chaswick Beatler.
Okay.
Approach the bench.
What a twist. Cinnamon twist.
Have a seat.
Swear 'em in. That's how we do, everybody.
God, be freaking
Can you go a little bit faster? Alright.
At least
You
somebody.
swear to tell the truth and nothing but it?
I do, sir. Cool. Go.
Beatler. Look how scared he is. He's shriveling into his little shoes. Beatler, you've waited on my client countless times, yes?
3 times, sir.
Beatler.
Oh, yes. Countless times, sir.
Now, I'm sure you've developed a good sense of his character within these countless times. Would you say that the witness here is a man among gods? Would you say that he's a brilliant, charming man who would never harm a fly? Would you say that he would never commit any crime of any sort? He would never speed. He would never run down the hallway with scissors. Would you say that this pretty much does describe the witness, or my client, I'm sorry?
Actually, sir, he's been quite a bother to me. He's treated me like a second-hand citizen since the moment I first encountered him.
Okay.
Beatler, this is no time for jokes. You're under oath.
I'm well aware, sir.
Maybe we should start from the beginning. And this time, maybe try to stick to the script that you prepared for yourself. And if you do decide to stray from this dialogue that you've prepared, the results may be shocking for you.
Kurtis is nothing but a grade A asshole.
Oh, shit. Sounds good for me.
What that button do?
I had the collar removed, sir.
Oh.
No more questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, that was some shit. Well, any comment?
I got nothing.
Go back to your seat.
I got nothing.
Okay.
I got nothing.
You lousy pile of shit!
I
will destroy you! I will rip your
We're
skin
gonna
from
cut
your
to a
bones!
commercial,
I will
folks.
eat
This
you!
is
I will eat you for
Petey
breakfast!
Scott,
I will cut you up and
here
put
we
you
go,
into
here
a
we go.
bowl!
Cut to commercial!
A bowl!
Arby's didn't invent the slider. We didn't even invent the sandwich. But we did invent Arby's. So in a way, you're welcome. Arby's, we have the meat.
And now we return to Judge Pete.
Hey guys, we're back from commercial. This is Petey's Court, and sometimes people are guilty. It's okay. It's fine. Hey, he knows. If anybody knows, it's this guy. So now we're gonna move on here. This is the weapons trafficking charge against Kurtis. I think prosecution may lead this go around here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
We got it. They got nothing on us. They got nothing on us. I mean, they got nothing on you.
Every good story starts with a pencil. It's 2007, and your English teacher tells everyone, get out your pencils and get creative. Well, Kurtis sure did get out his pencils and get creative. For as they say, the pencil is mightier than the sword. Enter the Shank Squad. The first step of a maniac down a road of destruction, Kurtis and his ragtag gang of renegade rebels wreaking havoc all across Amherst High School. Stabbings, drop kicks over lunch tables, and weapons development. But his charges did not stop there. Mr. Jeffries also profited off of these weapons. Now, let me read so I get this correct. For a packet of Reese cups, Mr. Jeffries sold a highly modified tactical mechanical pencil assault-style weapon to a one Mr. Ron Butler. Upon receiving this weapon, Mr. Butler discharged the semi-automatic scribing tool across the lunchroom, landing halfway across the room, thankfully not harming anyone. Now, Ronnie Butler got in trouble that day. Ronnie Butler got his day in court. This man never saw his day in court until now.
Your Honor, there's no proof for any of this. All hearsay. Case closed.
I have the proof. I have the proof. Bailiff, fetch me evidence 5950, please.
There you go.
Thank you. I show you an original weapon of destruction created by this man in 2008. A Shank Squad original. A rudimentric, but it is tactical and meant to harm nonetheless.
It's just a pencil. There's no proof that it's my client's.
There's no proof?
No proof.
Oh.
I would like the record to show
Can I see that, please?
Why would you write your name on it?
that his name is on it.
Will confirm the name is on the pencil.
That is all I have to say.
Ooh.
Why'd you write your name on it?
Thank you.
Master instruction.
Well, that's pretty damning, but you got anything to say? The defense here?
That was something, to be sure. His name was on it. That is a pickle. But I would like to remind the judge and the audience that there's no proof that I was involved in any of it. I just want to get that on record. That and can you call me not guilty right now? Actually, or we can talk afterwards. I think it's a pretty open and shut case. There's nothing that ties me to these. Got it. We got it.
Okay, well, a little confusing, but that's just how it goes sometimes on PD's court. So we're going to cut to a commercial break real quick, and we'll be right back with you. Hey, y'all!
Auto Parts.
I'm gonna end up in that.
You know what? I need some more. Let's play it again.
Auto Parts.
Man, it's too easy. You just play the commercial twice, you get more money, double the money. I don't know how many people are doing that.
Can we play it again, please? Okay, let's play it third time. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
And now we return to Judge Pete.
Triple the money, triple the problems. Not with us.
We problem solvers.
We problem solvers. We money makers. You know, it's PD 2020. I don't know. So we're back, guys. This is PD's court. Sometimes we're guilty, sometimes we're not. But I'll be the judge of that. So next on the list here, we got what do I see here? A murder charge, a fraud. Okay. Well, let's prosecution. Would you like to bring anybody up?
Yeah, I like to call a witness.
Ah, witness. Okay.
I would like to call Kurtis Leon Jeffries to the stand, please.
Ooh, interesting.
Open shut case. Don't forget. Open shut.
Swear him in. That's how we do.
Alright, you swear to tell the truth and nothing but it?
Indeed.
Mr. Jeffries, how are you?
I was doing well.
You were doing well. How's your cousin Ronnie doing? Talked to him lately? No? Okay. Any more music with Ronnie and the Bandettes or anything like that? That seemed like a pretty cool thing. You've done anything with that?
I talked to him a couple years ago. About
You know this man. Does he recognize this man? I will please the court and show the court. Do you recognize this man?
I don't.
You do not. Phil Donders, a.k.a. eBay user 75, but it's his alias. But you're used to aliases, aren't you, Fife Dog?
I don't know what
Or
you're
is it
talking about. I
Fife
don't know
Dog?
what you're
Or
talking
is it?
about.
Or is it Hamburglar 1? There's so many of them. I can't keep them all in in line. You know, there's so many aliases, Kurt. So many.
Name one.
Fife Dog, Hamburglar 1.
He's right.
Okay. Now let me read you a transcript of a conversation that you had that we received through subpoena through Facebook Messenger that I find
I don't know what that word
Subpoena.
means.
very
I don't
revealing.
know what
So
that means.
it's all law, it's all legal, sir. It's all been done. Okay. So I found this conversation. Harvard.
Okay.
We'll run the records. We'll find.
And I find this very interesting. Okay? Very interesting. You received the message from an unknown assailant who is obviously, innocent of whatever charges. But you received a message on November 16th, 2010 at 7:37 p.m. Now, it's very long. I won't go into it very much, but pretty much yada, yada, yada. It's a message to a farmer, right? And it talks about how there's songs and how there's a rubber band factory and how this guy lives in Barcelona now.
Oh, Your Honor, hearsay.
It's through the subpoena, sir. And it's signed,
I don't even know what they're talking about.
lol, Phil Donders. Now, the unknown assailant then says, all right, Kurtis, I bought you some time. Now you can make that song. Which you then respond with, ah ha 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 ha. Farmer's face seeing this has to be priceless. Now, what I find interesting with this is, signed Phil Donders. Now, you said you didn't know that man, but here we are. And now you can go make that song. So, this points directly to the fact that your aliases did not stop at Fife. Your aliases did not stop at Ham nor Kurt. But now we can add eBay user 75 and Phil Donders to the repertoire of aliases that you, kind sir, have used. And it's impressive. You used eBay user 75 to catfish your friend Alex Farmer for over a year, right? You left no stones unturned. You devised a character, a backstory, an entire catalog of music just to fool this poor man. You're a monster. Only a monster can do that. Now, how's Ron Butler? Talk to Ron Butler in a while? It's strange. No one has. It's strange. Now, it's weird, And tell me again, how's cousin Ronnie? Any shenanigans or anything like that?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Well, what I find strange is that
Good friends.
Oh, I'm sure. Great friends, right?
Yeah.
So you're on. Turns out you're on the band together, right? You're in. Ronnie and the Bandettes with
band
Phil
together.
Donders.
I
Yeah,
know
you were with
kids.
Phil Donders. Yeah, sure. I find it convenient that the day Ron Butler goes missing, you magically start talking about this cousin Ronnie, which no one has ever met, and there's no evidence that even exists. And yet here we are. You have thrown birthday parties for this cousin Ronnie. You have always talked about
He never
cousin
showed
Ronnie.
up.
He never showed up, right? He never showed up. You threw a birthday party and he never showed up.
We bought him nice things.
You did buy. You bought nice things. Don't know if it was for him. So to me, it is incredibly obvious that the day Ronnie Butler got in trouble, you knew that it was a matter of time till you and the Shank Squad went down. You dealt with the Ronnie Butler problem, and to cover up Ronnie Butler, you devised cousin Ronnie to cover up the murder. That's all I have to say.
Wow. That was complicated yet convincing. Defense, do you have anything to say?
You ruined me. Now, hold on. Because we both know that cousin Ronnie does exist, yes?
Yes, yes.
I mean,
You've seen him.
I've seen him. I talked to him.
Contempt, sir?
No, we didn't talk, we didn't see each other. But we know he's real. I want to show you Ronnie, but it's hard to get a hold of. He's got a lot going on.
Quiet guy.
He's a quiet guy.
Elusive.
I guarantee you there's evidence that can clear my client, but I just can't. No more questions.
Okay. Please sit. Well, we can go back to sit. Thank you, Bailey. Thank you. Well, now that we're all sit down, thank you, Steve. I think we'll open it up for closing statements at this time. Do you wish to?
May I?
Yeah, absolutely. Please come and stand. Speak your case.
So we've walked down the road together. We've examined the fraud. We've examined the identity theft, the weapons charges, and the first-degree murder. And I feel that by the shadow of a doubt, no shadow of a doubt, that Kurtis devised cousin Ronnie to cover up the murder of Ronnie Butler in order for his Shank Squad empire to not crumble and continue to this day. He has nothing but good things to gain from the Shank Squad being around. And, you're a billion points behind. It's kind of one-sided, isn't it? But now it's the fourth quarter. The game is tied. And who's going to be there to score the winning point?
Sports analogy.
The prosecution rests.
Thank you, good sir. Okay, I'll give the defense a chance to speak.
So, what I wanted to say, last thing about my client, it's like he's a big time guy. Which reminds me, I was at Heinen's the other day. I was walking down the aisle. I went to the cheese section.
Your Honor,
I love
he's filibustering.
No, okay. Give me. My client deserves to have, his day in court. So please allow me to finish, please.
Okay.
So I was in the cheese section. The cheese guy comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, here's a piece of cheese. You want to try a piece of cheese?" And I said, "I don't really like cheese that much, but I will."
Objection, Your Honor. He's filibustering again.
Oh,
Come on.
okay.
Hey,
Order in the court.
Let's make it a case. Come on.
Order in the case.
No, filibuster. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I say here, I think I've heard enough. So, on the charges of weapons trafficking, fraud, and first-degree murder. Everybody here at PD's court.
Wait, Judge.
Yeah. What? Phone calls in my court? What the?
Hello?
I don't know about any phone calls in my court.
Getting it quick. Judge, I have one more surprise witness.
Surprise witness.
Cousin Ronnie.
Oh!
Hey, no Huffy's in the courtroom.
He's right. Get the leave the Huffy outside, okay?
Objection, Your Honor. This is ridiculous.
Hey, look.
Objection. In all of my years of being in the court, this is the most stupid thing I've ever seen.
Overruled.
This is.
I'll allow it.
This
I'll
is
allow it.
ridiculous.
It is what it is. Please come to the stand.
Ridiculous.
Swear him in. It's just how we do.
I swear to the truth and nothing but it.
Finish it.
Gangsta.
That was pretty gangster.
Ronnie. Cousin Ronnie. You're here. You exist. And I am seeing you, and I am talking to you. Ronnie, is my client guilty of fraud?
No.
Is my client guilty of weapons trafficking?
Nope.
And is my client guilty of the murder of you?
No, not at all. No.
Well, I guess that's all I need to hear.
Objection, Your Honor. This is clearly hearsay. This clearly.
Okay, yeah. I mean, he's a little right. I do need to see some proof.
I can prove it. All the proof I have needed is right here. He let me borrow this on the way to Emily's thing because I didn't have a change of clothes.
Okay.
That's good.
Thank you, Bailiff.
The proof that clears my client in this bay. The proof. Because my client couldn't possibly commit those crimes because he was at Emily's thing the whole time. The proof is this jacket.
There's no proof that that's his. That's Your Honor. There's no way they can prove that that's his.
Okay.
But, Your Honor, his name is on it.
Okay, let me take a quick look. I need the final say in this courtroom.
Oh, no. You know what? I'll do you one better. Kurtis, rise. Try this on.
Oh my God! It fits.
Fits like a glove.
It fits like a
Fits
glove.
like a glove,
Honestly,
everyone.
everybody, this is PD's court. That's all I need to see.
No.
This man is innocent and cleared of all charges. Let's get out of here. They're friends after all.
Do it open and shut case.
This is PD's court. I'll see you guys next week. We're gonna figure out what's up with O.J. Simpson. Okay.